Hi everyone, I'm not adorable. Welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? Today I'll be talking about 10 natural tips to boost your low sex drive. 10 natural healthy tips to boost your libido, to boost your low libido. I have made a video once on libido. In that video, I was able to talk about the causes of low sex drive and the causes. I talk about the causes and the prevention. So in this video we are going to be talking about 10 healthy tips that you can adopt to boost your low sex drive. Before I proceed, if you have not yet seen the video that I made on the causes and prevention of low sex drive, you can please, the link is popping up right now on the screen. Go through this video and learn more about the likely causes, the things that can lead to having a low sex drive or a low, what we can say, a low libido. So I want to appreciate everyone that subscribes to my channel. Please, if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, kindly do that and turn on your notification bell so as to get notified whenever I drop a new video. Now let's go straight to the point. Let's go straight to the point. I would like to, just as I have said, I'm talking about 10 healthy tips to boost your low sex drive or your low libido. So the first the first tip I'm going to be talking about today is about your diet. Don't forget that we are talking about the natural way, natural healthy tips to boost your low sex drive. So we're talking about your diet. Ananda says that we are what we eat. So talking about your diet, there are some things you need to consume. There are some things you need to eat and ingest into your system that helps. They contain all these nutrients that helps to boost your low sex drive. One of some of these things are, they are mostly in the fruits and vegetable. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about is banana. Banana, you include banana in your diet. So banana, avocado. So banana helps to boost your low sex drive. When you eat enough of avocado, it also contains the nutrients that helps to boost your low sex drive. Also, groundnut. In fact, groundnut does wonders. It helps to boost your low sex drive. Then cucumber. Cucumber helps a lot. And all these fruits and vegetables that contains lots of folic acid, they help in boosting your low libido. Then when you have ginger with apple, when you blend ginger and apple together in form of smoothie and you take that always, that is if you have a low sex drive, you can try to combine ginger and apple, blend them together and take them as smoothie. As many times as possible you can take it in a week. It is very good to boost your low sex drive. Another says that an apple takes doctor away from you. So now we are saying that an apple may make you more closer to your partner. Do you understand that? When an apple is making a doctor to be away from you, that is, it means that it makes you healthy. This same apple makes you and your partner to become closer. So that is how this thing works. That is how our diet can help. So if you have a low libido, the first tip I'm giving you today is on your diet. Eat lots of cucumber, eat lots of avocado, eat lots of ginger and apple. Ginger and apple blend together, make them into smoothie. Then eat a lot of banana and groundnuts. Walnut is also good. Walnut is also good to help boost your libido. It's just that walnut is in season, especially in Nigeria. Walnut comes out in season. But when you have them, please consume them. Cashew nuts, all the types of nuts we have, they are very good. They are very packed with nutrients that helps to boost your low sex drive. Please do not forget that. The second point I'm going to be talking about is before we move into the second point, another thing you can include in your diet to boost your low sex drive is garlic and basil leaves. Garlic helps in the blood flow. It increases blood flow to our reproductive organs and improves all those sensations and everything. And the basil's oil, it has a good smell that helps to stimulate our senses. Do you understand? So when you include all these things in addition to all that I've mentioned earlier into your diet, it helps to boost your low sex drive. Also, eat food that are rich in protein. Eat food that are rich in protein. For men that has erectile dysfunction, all these things I've mentioned are very good for you. You see that cucumber with groundnut. When you slice your cucumber, or you might not even have the time to slice it, you can be eating your cucumber and then be throwing your groundnut into your mouth. You see the two combination, it really helps. It really helps those that have erectile dysfunction, and also those that have low sex drive. So if you have a low sex drive, just as I said, increase your protein intake and you will see changes. The second tip I'm going to be talking about is boost your self-confidence. Boost your self-confidence. This is coming as my number two, because as a let me start from the aspect of a woman. As a woman, if you have a low self-esteem, it might have happened right from your childhood or from your teenage, or like that, or as we grow. When you have a low self-confidence, a low self-esteem can lead to having a low self-confidence. So when you have a low self-confidence, or let's say a low self-esteem, you have to work on it. Work on your low self-esteem, because it might not really help you when you feel like, "Ah, will I be able to satisfy my husband?" Especially ladies that are just planning to get married, or that has just gotten married. They might be thinking, "Oh, will I be able to satisfy my husband? What will I do to be able to make my husband to not to go out, not to have extramarital affairs? Can I do this? Am I up to that standard?" You just have to leave all those thoughts. Try your best, because when you make all these thoughts to overwhelm you, it might lead you to having a low self-esteem, and a low self-esteem will not make you to have that confidence whenever you want to have an intimate meet, a sexual activity with your husband. This low self confidence may not make you to have the thought. This sense of a thing we're talking about, sexual desire, everything, it comes from our mind. It comes from our mind. If our mind is not well prepared for this action, it will definitely not work. So you have to make yourself ready. Make your At times, body image, some of the things that can lead to low self-esteem or low self-confidence is body image. As it happens in women, it also happens in men. There are some men or women, maybe due to one disability or the other, we might have a low self-esteem or a low self-confidence. Please let us set all those things aside and focus on, let's put our mind into that sex that we want to have, because as married couples we cannot do without having sex. It binds the family together, it binds the two of you together. Yes, I'm talking out of experience and I know what I'm saying. So it binds the two of you together, and when an enjoyable sex activity is lacking in your relationship, definitely that relationship is having um is not going to be a perfect one. So it is very important that let us work on our sex drive. If you have a low sex drive, if you have a low libido, you need to work on it. So just as I was saying, you have to your body image, make yourself presentable, that even when you yourself, either you're a man or a woman, when you look at yourself, you know that, oh, I am okay. When my partner sees me, yes, he will know, or she will know that, yes, someone is right there with him or her. Are you getting that tip? Then make sure that you smell good. If you have the problem of body odor, work on it. If you need a consult nurse adorable, that's myself, I will help you. If you have a mouth odor, consult me. Maybe you have been trying one or two things to do it, to eradicate it, and it's not going. Consult me, because these are the things that can make us to lose our self-confidence. Are you getting it? These are the things that can make us to lose our self-confidence and our self-esteem. Then make your hair do restart, like wash your hair. You should not be carrying a smelling hair. It's both applicable to both male and female. All these things I'm saying is not only the women. We have men that keep their hairs, and the odor that comes out from them at times, so we need to. And also another thing that can really bring down our self-esteem, that can lead to low self-esteem, is infertility. When you are passing through your infertility stage, please do not allow it to affect your self-esteem. I know what I'm saying. Do not allow it to affect your self-esteem. Do not allow self-pity to come in fact, pity from other people, do not allow it to come in, because when you give room to such self-pity, when you allow pity from other people, it will affect you. You'll be feeling that inadequacy feelings, and trust me, it's going to affect you. When you pass through, let's assume that throughout your day, like one day like this, throughout the day period, you were dwelling on, you were just crying, weeping, bothered with lots of thought of on your infertility, this and that. Do you want to tell me that when it comes to the time for you and your husband to come together to have that sexual activities, it's not going to work? Your mind will not be there. You will not, your mind will not be prepared for that act, and it can delay your fertility. I don't know if you are getting me. So put all these things aside, be happy, have a good self-confidence. Take out everything that might lead to your low self-esteem, that might affect your self-confidence whenever you want to have a um whenever you want to have sexual intercourse with your partner. Another thing is abusive marriage. When you are in an abusive relationship, when you are in an abusive marriage, it will not enhance enjoyable sex. It's not possible. There's no way you want to do it. That you are having an abusive relationship, that man that has just beaten you up, you now want to, or that woman that has just abused you, or that has stabbed you, has not given you food, it's not possible. It's not going to work. So if you have an abusive marriage, please work on it. Work on your abusive relationship. It is still part of building your self-confidence, because when a woman is under, when a woman is in a marriage that is filled with domestic violence and everything, that woman's self-esteem will be low. So you do not need to allow this to affect you. If it's a bad relationship that you know you cannot cope with, please work out, or you seek for help. If you need you and your partner to see a counselor, please see one counselor and work on your marriage. If you've tried your best and your marriage is not working, please take the next step that you have to take. The third healthy tip I'm going to talk about is avoid alcohol. Did you get that? Yes, avoid alcohol. It's not only men that takes alcohol. Both men and women takes alcohol. So when you consume lots of alcohol, it will not help your sex drive. So do what? If you have a low sex drive, run away from alcohol, both men and women. We have lots of men that complain that they'll be complaining about back pain, they are unable to perform very well with their partner, this and avoid alcohol, you will be fine. If you take alcohol, stop it, you'll be fine. The fourth tip, the fourth 1 2 3 4 healthy tip I'm going to be talking about is avoid stress. Avoid stress. Either you're a man or you're a woman, avoid stress to boost your low self drive, to boost it, avoid stress, because it's not possible to combine stress with, so find possible means of promptly relieving your stress. There's no way, we cannot doubt the fact that we are not going to pass through one stress or the other at one point in time or the other. Do you understand? But when you have your ways of relieving your stress promptly, and you're able to cope with your stress promptly, it will help your sex drive. Like I made a video on how to relieve your stress. If you have not seen that, how to cope with stress, if you have not seen that video, kindly see it. You will learn a lot from that video. I also talk about deep breathing exercise. Is one of the things that we do to relieve us our stress. So I've also made a video on that, how to do different kinds of deep breathing exercise, as much as the one that works for you. So please see those videos. The link for the videos will be at the description box. Just click on the link and watch the videos. Then another tip is get plenty sleep. This is also another form of relieving your stress. When you have plenty sleep, I think this works for me. Like it's like I love sleeping, but it's not really that I love sleeping, but whenever I have enough sleep, you will know. When you meet me and I've been able to sleep well, I've been able to rest very well, when you meet Nurse Adorable, you will like her. Oh, your face looks so, but when I've not been able to have enough sleep, when you see me, you will know that, oh, Nurse Adorable, what happened? Are you okay? Did you sleep? You will be questioning me. So because of that, I do not joke with sleep. When it's time for me to sleep, I sleep. I eat my dinner as early as I can, so that the digestion process must have taken place before I go to bed, and I will just sleep. So please, if you have not been having adequate rest and you know you have a low sex drive, work on your sleep pattern. It is very important. Have adequate sleep and you will be fine. So now we've been able to talk about 5 LD tips. 1 2 3 4 5 LD tips of boosting yourself, your low sex drive. Now we're moving into the number 6 of the 10 LD tips of increasing your low sex drive, and is have healthy relationship. I think I've mentioned this when I was talking about self-esteem, self-confidence. When you have a good relationship with your spouse, it will really help you. You just see that this sex activity is not even it's not a big deal. The two of you enjoy yourself. You communicate very well in a relationship. Communication is essential. Communicate very well. The two of you, when like when someone is having a low sex drive, after each sexual intercourse, communicate with your husband, discuss with your husband. Don't be shy. hmm? Is your husband and is your wife. Man, ask your wife, are you satisfied? Was I able to do it very well? Or what do you think? In what way do you want me to? Because it is not only women that have low sex drive, and it's not only men that has low sex drive. Both can suffer this low sex drive. So if it's in the case of the man, do not be shy. After each intercourse, ask your wife, how far did you enjoy it? How do you want me to improve? Was it better than the last one we had? And if it's the wife that is having, if it's the woman that is having the low sex drive issue, after is discuss with your husband. Okay, how far is there any improvement? Have I been able to satisfy you? And based on his response and based on our response, you'll be able to figure things out. Help one another, help each other. It's not that when a woman is having a low sex drive, the man now leave her to work on it. Is your problem. Or when the man has it, the woman will now, the two of you should work on it. This thing we're talking about, this sexual activity we're talking about, is between the two of you. So the two of you need to work on it. Help each other in one way or the other, that you know that, okay, is it stress that is making my wife to be too tired, to be having low sex drive? Okay, how can I help her? Maybe the house chores are too much for her. Assist her in one way or the other. It will help her. So try different sex positions. We know the different kind of sex position: the doggy style, the missionary style, the which other style again, we know. So if you try this style today and you feel like it's not okay, try the other style. If you don't know, google it, browse it, or you consult me. Consult me. I'm not a sex consultant or whatever, but I'm a nurse and I'm ready to help. In as much you're talking about health, what will make us healthy, what will make our family healthy, because when we have a healthy family, we ourselves will be healthy. So that is why I'm taking my time to do all this. You maybe wonder why is not Sadebo talking too much on sex. I know what I'm saying, no, because actually most of the marriages that had issues these days, when you trace it down, some of these issues still centered on sexual activities, blah blah blah. One partner is not faithful, this and that. So we need to work on it. It's high time we work on it, and tell those side chicks that they do not have space in our family. Yes, side chicks, you do not have space in my family, and you need to stand. And all those sugar daddy, sugar men, whatever, they do not have, for the men, they do not have space in our family. So let's work on it. Let's work on it. The number 7 LD tips to boost your low sex drive is focus on your personal hygiene. I think I've said something that relates to that the other time. Focus on your personal hygiene. Don't be a dirty wife. Don't be a dirty husband. When you don't smell well, when it will not help. So what to do is that when you are about to have your sexual activity, take a cool bath, apply deodorant, smell nice. You yourself, when you're perceiving that odor, oh, I'm smelling nice. You know that sensation. There's a connection between our sense of our smell sense, and the way we feel, our sensation, the way we feel emotional. And there are some perfumes that when you hear, when you perceive them, you feel one kind, so I don't know if you really understand what I'm trying to say. So when you smell and you yourself perceive, oh, I'm smelling good, that sense, it will help your brain, it will help your all the brain, all the nerves, everything that is supposed to work to help boost your sex drive. It helps. So when you're about to go on a sexual activity, have a good bath. When you are done, have another one. And so that when you and your husband have contact, or when you and your wife have contact with each other, you'll be able to embrace one another. And so and the number before I go to the eighth LD tip to boost your low sex drive is shaving. I'm still under your personal hygiene, that you focus on your personal hygiene. Shave your pubic hair, shave everything, make yourself attract. At times when the pubic hair is too much, it's too long, it causes some friction. It might be entering in the vagina and causes some friction to happen. So shave them, because when those friction happens, it causes pain and may make you to lose interest in having sex. So shave, make it free, you know make it free. And if you are experiencing dryness, maybe you are experiencing dryness during sexual intercourse, it's one of those that I discussed under the causes of low sex drive. Get lubricants, work on the cause of dryness. That is, if you have not attained your menopause as a woman, the two of you should work about, just as I have said. Then the number eight natural healthy tips of boosting your low sex drive is always appreciate your spouse after each stress. Say, my love, thank you, thank you. If it's your husband that has the low sex drive, just when he is done, when the two of you are done, when you are done with the sex activity, appreciate him. Tell him thank you. Tell him how much you enjoy it. Then if it's the other way around, if it's your husband, if it's your wife that have the low self-esteem, appreciate her. Tell her how much you enjoy it, so that next time he or she will be aiming to do more. Yes, be trying his or her best to do more, and from there there's improvement is coming. Before you just know it, boom, that person's low sales drive has been boosted. Yes, it's not all the time we take drugs. At times we might even take drugs, we might take all this concussion and do everything, and it will not work. It will not work for that purpose, because it's centered in our mind, our brain. And the number ninth natural LD tips to boost your low sex drive is avoid mouth odor. I think I've said that earlier. Mouth odor, because before to have an enjoyable sex, you need to start with foreplay. Foreplay. You have to kiss, you have to do this, do that, everything. So when mouth odor is there, my dear, to no work. So if you're battling with mouth odor, it might cause you a low self-esteem, and it might cause you to have a low self-confidence in yourself. So find help, get help. If you need my help, call on me. My email address is at the description box. Do you understand? I have a page on Facebook, Not Adorable. Join that page, private chat me, let's talk. We need to get rid of that mouth odor. Do you understand? Are you getting me at all? I don't know if you're getting me, but I think you're getting me. Please, if you have enjoyed this lecture thus far, kindly give it a thumb up. And if you're here to subscribe to my channel, kindly subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and please share this video. I know many people will be in need of this video. Yes, share it. I love you. Then to the last but not the least, natural healthy tips to boost your low libido or your low sex drive is make your bedroom attractive, make your bedroom romantic, make use of romantic illumination, make use of romantic decorations. And even when you are um getting to the time of enjoying yourself, having sexual intercourse with your partner, switch on the music. Yes, all these things, you need see this number 10. I think it's almost like 4 points in one. And if you If you, how will I put it? Am I talking too much? I don't think so. If you focus on these four things I just mentioned, if you try it, you will see. If you try it, you will see. Just your bed, your bedroom, make it always neat. Actual. Oh, okay. Let's put it this way. Let's put it this way. Let's assume I have a low sex drive, and I'm the kind of person that when I see beautiful things, I feel I feel lovable. I love it. It makes me happy. Do you understand? Or when I see a kind of shade of light, I it gives me some sensation. Do you understand? Or when I listen to one kind of music or the other, it's it brings me to the so bring all these things together. Make your room attractive. Use good bed nails, colorful ones that you have, your color, your favorite colors. Make sure your beddings are your favorite colors. If your husband also has a low self-esteem, wife, you can help your husband. When you know your husband love beautiful things, make your bedroom a heaven on earth. Do you understand? So that when you get there, when it's time, all these things coming together will enhance your sexual drive and try to boost your sex drive. So far so good. If all these natural tips I have mentioned do not work, kindly see your doctor. If you try all these 10 natural healthy tips to boost your low sex drive and it is not working, please see your doctor. Your doctor will help you. If you need to see a counselor, your doctor will refer you to a counselor, and all is going to work well. So thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate you for staying till now, for getting the 10 tips, for getting the 10 natural healthy tips to boost your low sex drive and to enjoy your marriage. So till I see you next time, live healthy and stay safe. Also, if you would like me to discuss any topic concerning health, kindly drop it at the comment section. And if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, kindly do that right now, and share this video. Turn on your notification bell so that when next I drop a new video, you will be the first person to be notified, and you'll be the first person to watch my video. Maybe sometime we'll be having gifts for our first time viewers, like the first person to view a particular video and to comment. We'll be having very soon, we'll be having gifts to give those people. So I appreciate you all for staying tuned, for staying with us. Adorable. Live healthy and stay safe. Bye.